Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem, man. It's the boy's birthday.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Blessed to see another year, man.
Oh,
Amen. Oh, damn, he didn't quit.
Now y'all can ask me all these weird ass questions and shit.
oh,
See, I wasn't here when we did Ashley's on. Like, what kind of questions y'all asking Ashley?
They were just asking music
Oh,
questions
just
for the.
normal shit. They wasn't asking her like what color underwear she was wearing and shit like that.
Nah, trust me, I would definitely did it that shit.
I know.
I would have definitely trust me. Like I said, we can ask anything, but I have my certain limits and shit.
Man. Happy birthday! Wow.
You really think so, Sam? I never heard anyone say that. Wow.
Underrated?
I mean, it got five mics in the source, man.
How is that underrated? No, I don't think he has in his prime. I don't think none of his albums are underrated. Maybe Lethal Injection. You could say.
Yeah, I would say now it's getting more popularity, but at its time, at its time people thought he was selling out because that was like the Chronic and shit, and people thought he was trying to make his own version with the Chronic.
I love those albums. I think that's his best shit.
Yeah, then Negative happened. We be clubbing. We be clubbing. Hey yo,
Yeah.
what's your favorite? Um, I was gonna ask you.
What's
Did
my
I ever
favorite
ask
what?
you what's your favorite MC Light album?
Uh, it's either between Act Like You Know and Ain't No Other.
Okay, that's what's up.
I love MC Light. That to me, top three female lyricists all time.
I agree. Yeah, man. Light, Latifah, Muhammadiyah, definitely Yo Yo. Who else? Kim. Well, early Kim before Notorious K.I.M.
Um, yeah, Hardcore is her best album to me. Still her best album to me, man.
Roxanne Shante, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I was gonna mention Shante.
Light as a Rock. Yeah, that was dope. Thank you, DJ Tim. Yes. Ronnie said yes. This classic album came out on my birthday back
Ooh.
in 1997. Life After Death. Rest in peace, Biggie. I will always remember this album for coming out on my birthday, as well as Dipset, Diplomatic Immunity, that came out on my birthday. Linkin Park, Meteora. Love those albums.
Yeah, man. That's a double album. I don't hear no one mention Diplomatic Immunity.
We got to discuss that, man. That's
Oh
a
yeah,
classic album, man. That's a
yeah.
classic album, man.
And this is coming from someone that's not a big fan of Dipset.
Yeah, that's the hype was real for that album, man. It was it was crazy. All the mixtapes they were doing at that time with K Slay, and they were killing it.
Yeah. I try to give the second one a chance. I just
Uh,
cannot.
yeah, I didn't care for that one.
I mean, it's not trash, but it's just not good.
Yeah,
Well, it's okay. I'm just going to.
it's okay. Yeah,
And that was when people were clowning them because they were going to independent at Cock Records and shit.
right.
And this was back when being an indie rapper was not cool like that, according to the mainstream. But now, look at the game now. Half the artists
Exactly.
that was saying all that shit, they
Exactly.
going indie now. They half the hard that said all that shit on indie now.
Facts.
Stupid ass. That's why y'all should listen to Prince when he was saying all that shit on your fucking masters.
You know.
Talking about,
It,
oh, they they try to buy me cars and houses. They try to make me look like a millionaire. They try to. No, they ain't trying to do shit. They were just doing their job, and you should
They're
have
just trying to tell them own your masters.
right.
You know what I mean?
Like you know how motherfucker be all happy and shit because oh my god, we got a new car. They be on Instagram posing 5 years later, suing your label because to get you at your contract.
Right. Right. What's your thoughts on Escape and SWV?
I'm here for it.
Oh yeah. Real
Yo,
R&B. Hmm?
they're finally getting this shit together.
Yeah. That's the battles I want to see. I want to see those type of battles. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because both of those groups I grew up on, SWV and Escape. I think Escape made better albums, but SWV got a lot of hits, and that's gonna be one to watch definitely.
ooh, you feel like Escape makes better albums.
Yes, yes. They the three albums we talked about. I think they better than SWV's three albums.
Now hold on, let's think about this. Let's think because both of their I would say their first two albums, SWBs,
Hmm.
definitely. But release some tension. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying.
I had that. I had gotten that from Columbia House in like the bargain bin, and I threw it away. I did
Ironically, I
not.
got that out. That's the only
I
SWB
did
album.
not like it. It was too many collabs. I'm like, yo, why they had like 12 different rappers on that album? I'm like E40, Snoop Dogg, Little Kim, Foxy, Puffy. Who else was on that? Redman. I'm like, they have so many. That's like the most collabs they ever had on any album, and I never
SWV
understood
and
that.
the SWV and the Posse.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't care for it, yo. I'm like, why all these collabs? You know what I'm saying?
SWV in the Hood.
Nah. Escape wasn't like that. Like they didn't have a whole bunch of collabs on their albums. You know what I mean? Like they knew to carry a whole album by
Because
themselves.
no one didn't want to be in the studio when them girls were fighting and shit. That's the problem. No one didn't want to deal with all
But
that
it,
shit.
it's like even with Jodeci, like Jodeci, their second album, like Jodeci can carry an album by themselves. They didn't need no collabs. Like even though they did it, that wasn't their thing. Like to fill their whole album up with collabs. You don't like that's when you really show your talent when you can carry a whole album and it's not a bunch of collabs. Like Rick Ross, every album is collab heavy. But I love Rick Ross. But
Drake.
he can't carry an album by himself. He's already showed that. You
Happy
feel me?
motherfucker rapper. They don't make albums no more. They make compilations. That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like Mary J can carry a whole album by herself. Like she's done it already. She don't need 12 different collabs on her albums.
Who?
That's never been her. Unlike Mariah after a certain period, she started doing every collab heavy albums, and I think that's what took away from her talent. Like people started tuning her out.
She didn't have no collabs on her Christmas album.
You know, so it's like I didn't like that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. But Escape, like the three we already discussed, I'm like, yo, those that's their best shit. Like they don't gotta come out ever again, and they got three great albums.
That's the thing. Escape were the only group in their prime to not really have weak shit because
Right.
TLC, the 3D album,
Exactly. Right.
and Vogue,
But you
everything.
see, like, but I think if Left Eye didn't die, I think 3D would have been a better album. But because they were doing it while she passed away, and she's only like on like two songs, it didn't come out good.
Oh shit. And Vogue. Don't even get me started
In
on
Vogue, right? In Vogue, they don't do collabs, and they carried albums by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't that type of group to run to a rapper and get. They don't do collabs like that. They didn't need it.
that. Hell, Destiny Child did hella collabs, man.
Right. But it's sometimes it works for those artists. Some they work for Destiny's Child, even though they didn't need it. I feel like they didn't need it like all the time. Like Once in the Blue is cool. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. You didn't see the Supremes doing fucking collabs with fucking
Right.
Delphonics and OJs and shit. You didn't see Rick James doing fucking collabs on it. Well, he did do collabs. Let me stop because Rick James did do a few collabs on here. You didn't see Marvin Gaye doing hella collabs.
Thanks, Zion. Uh, Q said, "What's the most darkest album for Halloween as far as hip hop?" Well, for
Not
me, I always play Gravedigger 6 Feet Deep and Temples of Boom, and I love the Necro stuff, like all the hardcore shit that he's done.
I'm gonna have to go with not as deep.
Not as right. Not as too right.
Ooh, torch. That's the hip hop. I don't care. That's a hip hop classic, man.
Right.
I think
And some would say There's a Dark Side is a horrorcore album. It is
nah,
dark.
it's
It's
it's a,
not a horrorcore album too?
it's psychedelic.
Psychedelic?
It's I mean, it's more psychedelic than horrorcore, if you ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it had like a horrorcore vibe to it.
I mean,
No?
nah. To me, horrorcore that's like more Gravediggers, Ghetto
Right.
Boys.
Even with like the intro with him and Dr. Travis and he's like going down below and shit.
Well, if you consider that, you consider what the album was horrorcore because he was doing that shit with
Right.
that shit with about the album too. But
Right. That's true.
like, I just felt like it was like more influenced like by like the whole.
Hell on
Earth.
Earth. What about Hell on Earth? Mob Deep.
No,
No? Cause they actually had for the GOD remix, they had like they sampled the Halloween theme song for that. Not Halloween, Phantasm theme song for the
yeah, I
remix.
mean, good point. But just because something samples like a Halloween, I don't
Right.
like care to consider it horrorcore. I consider it more like hardcore hip hop on the brisk of mafioso.
Okay.
Because it had its elements with Nas Escobar. It
Right.
had its elements of mafioso hip hop too. So
That could have went. That could have been a hardcore album if they wanted to be. Yeah, that could have been a hardcore album just by the album title alone.
you're right. You're right too. But
I think Havoc could have pulled it off for sure.
the direction that they went with that album, in my opinion, like
Flatliners, yeah.
even Havoc said that he
Hmm.
can't even do that sound anymore and shit.
Oh,
Because
he can't do it no more.
mind you, that was the only Mobb Deep album he produced on his own.
Right.
That's crazy.
But I thought he produced Infamous, but he had help by Q-Tip and Large Pro with the programming, the drum programming.
Yeah, Q-Tip mostly. He was executive and Large Pro with the drum programming. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia, right? Mystic Styles,
That's a hard
Flatliners.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, the Flatliners album.
I've never really been a two Flatliners fan though.
I listened to it, but like to me, like it was good. I don't think it was beating Gravediggers. I think Gravediggers had that on lock. Onyx, All We Got Is Us. That was a dark album.
I would consider that hardcore to an extent.
Right.
Um, I'm gonna say the Gangsta Nips South Park Psycho.
Hmm.
That's a hardcore album. What else? What do you think? Are you a Hobson fan or no?
No.
Same thing. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'm not a
Not a
Hobson.
Hobson fan.
I feel like he's making a mockery of powercore. Yeah,
DJ Tim said you should do a Devontae producer top 10 or 20. Beat
man.
battle or what? What are
Ooh.
you talking about?
All I heard
A
was Devontae swing. I was like,
Devontae beat battle? I guess you're talking about beat battle.
yes, that would be dope. That would be.
Yeah.
Let's give these niggas some love, man. Like,
Speaking about R&B, Devontae, the basement is a whole squad ain't leave him. Devontae would have been the greatest. Timberland never gets credit to Devontae.
yeah.
I think they're all legends though. They all legends.
Oh, Hector, how we forgot to mention Brother Lynch Hung.
Brother Lynch. Yeah, Nades, Do You Believe? Dead Flowers, that was the first one I heard from him. Dead Flowers.
I love that album, man.
That was a dope album.
Close Casket and The Death. That was my favorite albums from him.
Very dope.
But the thing is, I felt like Dead Flowers. He kind of toned the horrorcore down on that album. To be real with you. Because there was like a lot more smoother beats on that album. I think I'll try. You hear me?
My bad. I hear what you said.
I felt like with the Dead Flowers, even though that's like my favorite album, he
Mhm.
kind of toned the horrorcore down on that album
Right.
because there was like a lot more smoother, conventional kind of songs and stuff on the album. I don't know if it was just me.
Can you say Tupac and Shock G doing an album together? Who said that?
I mean, I can see
Oh,
it. You never know with Pac though, because
I'm
he,
pretty sure they have like unreleased joints with Pac. What was about Temples of Boom that made it such a dark and scary album? I mean, just the whole production, the songs, like the mood of the album compared to like, well, I think Cypress Hill fits in that whole horrorcore genre anyway. Like from the first album to Black Sunday and Temples, the four album, till Death Do Us Part. Like I always felt like they were in that realm anyway. But I just think it was like their most darkest album. You know what I'm saying? It's like even like the album cover was like real dark and yeah, I don't know what the hell you call it. It looked like it was like a there's some type of ghostly figure on the album cover. And like they had like the place, the actual temple is, I think it's like a real place that they
yeah,
got the picture for. Yeah.
it reminds me of like Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven and shit for some reason.
Right, right. You know, just the whole it just fits for Halloween. Like even Gravediggers 6 Feet Deep. Every song talks about murder and shit like that. So yeah, Muggs production was real dark on that album.
Heck, I would even consider Eminem's Relapse hardcore.
Right. Yeah, I've heard people say that Eminem like his early shit. Like when you listen to a song like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is like a horrorcore track.
I love that track,
I
man.
love that song. That's
Yo,
one of his best to me on the album.
Relapse, that's growing on me
Yeah,
sometimes. That be
that was
growing on
dope.
me. Minus
That
the
was dope.
voice.
Right.
If he would have gotten rid of that stupid voice, now one might have been a classic album.
You listen to Bad Meets Evil, same thing. That's like a horrorcore track with him and Royce.
If only the album was better. Or the EP
Yeah.
or
Oh
whatever.
no, I'm not talking about Bad Meets Evil. I'm talking about the song from Slim Shady LP.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
the album. I didn't like the album. Nah, I didn't
Oh
like
my
it.
god, that was like some pop shit. I was like, what the fuck? Y'all just came up with this after all these fucking years of beefing and shit.
I don't. Zion said I don't. I feel like I don't remember the last time I heard the Devontae. He shies away from the spotlight. He's not into the spotlight no more. That's why you don't see him no more. Like he's not really into like the media no more and shit. So
Spike One or Mac 10. Oh, Spice One.
I heard more Mac 10 albums. So I mean, like his first two for me are like his best. Children of the Corn. I mean, Children of the Corn with Cam on them. I don't think they were horrorcore. They could have. I don't know if they could have did it though. Like Big L could have did it. I don't know about Cam. Cam don't do like dark shit like that.
I feel like if Big L and Early Mace did an album, that shit would have been fired.
That would have been. You mean like some commercial shit or some horrorcore shit? I don't know if Mace could have did that either.
Murder Mace.
Murder Mace.
Yes.
Well, we didn't hear enough from Murder Mace. We heard Pretty Boy Mace.
From what I've heard, from what I feel like he could have done it.
He could have done it.
Yeah.
Big L could have did it for sure. I mean, the Devil's Son. When you hear that joint,
Big L was just crazy. Even
what game
Nas.
are you? What game are you playing, Reg?
Right now, I'm about to play Def Jam 5 in New York, but I was playing Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh yes, Chicken Hawk. Yeah, that's my joint. The Mozzie Wazzy. That joint. That's my joint too. What do you think about Bow Down? Classic album.
Oh, that's a classic.
Definitely. I need to get that. I don't have that one. I got Terrorist Threats, but I don't got Bow Down.
I'm gonna get that for you later on. That might be my late birthday present for you.
Cool. Appreciate it.
I don't know. I could have sworn you had that album, but it's all
Nah.
good.
I got Terrorist Threats. I don't
Oh,
got the first
oh,
one. The first one,
that's the one you said you had. Oh,
yeah, that's one I got. And
uh,
I didn't really care for Terrorist Threats. We doing a review on that, right?
unfortunately, yeah.
You
Probably
said unfortunately. Why is it unfortunate?
because I gotta re-listen to it first. 'Cause I'm seeing if it's a trash review or not.
Oh wow.
I mean, yeah, it's not a bad album, but I don't want to just automatically say every bad hip hop album I listen to is just trash
You got
because
some trash out there though. And at least when we say an album is trash, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. I'm not gonna just say, "Oh, this is trash," and that's it. I'm gonna tell you why I don't care for it. Some people just say it's trash and they don't got no explanation for why they say it.
Yeah, and I don't want to just always do that because there's like certain bad albums. Like for instance, Run DMC's Back from Hell is a perfect
Right,
example.
right.
I'm not a big fan, even though that's kind of growing on me compared to the latter two.
Hmm.
But there were some bad songs, there were some good songs. But I'm not gonna call the album trash.
Any clean version is trash. Oh, Anton said he had a
No,
clean version about him.
well, you had a clean version of Bow Down in there. Shit, I can just picture that. Shit, that's what it say. That's beat 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 beat. Like man, imagine Ice.
I have a clean version of the Eric Onassis album, Eric Sermon, but there's not a lot of cursing on it anyway, so
Yeah, I got a clean version of
it's like
Teflon.
you can hear like the scratching on like certain words. I'm like, but Eric Sermon didn't curse a lot on his albums anyway.
Well, this is never personal. He was cursing like a storm and shit. Them nigga were mad.
Yeah. DMX is he considered quality?
I would say his first two albums,
His
yes,
first two albums, yeah.
it has
That's what
elements.
Sam said.
After Flesh in My Flesh, then nah.
Uh, do you think Ice Cube was stealing from Cypress Hill? I think he was. I think he was doing a little bit of stealing.
I mean, it's all in the chorus. I mean,
Right.
throw your neighbor. What the fuck is throw your neighborhood in the air? What the fuck? Yeah, yeah, y'all know I love and respect Q, but there's some things about Q is just like, come on, nigga.
Hey
But both
man.
of them are West Coast legends.
He ain't steal after that, right? He learned his lesson.
From what yeah, well, I never really hear those trash albums like that.
Right. He learned his lesson after that. So they stole his West Side Connection chain and everything.
That was solo, allegedly.
Oh, that was solo.
Yeah, they were just taking pictures with the fucking chain and shit.
Right.
Man, that whole beef was crazy as fuck.
Did Zion said DMX is Damien? He sold his soul for fame and fortune. What kind of shit are you saying? Oh man.
Well, I've heard people say that he did that shit because like look at all this shit that fucking happened to him and stuff.
That
Like,
happened to him. But he was on drugs before he got signed to Rough Riders.
I mean, I'm not
You know what
talking
I'm
about the
saying?
drugs.
Oh,
I'm just
what do you
saying like
mean?
you know how there's always a motherfucker that he reached the highest highs.
Hmm.
Next thing you know, it some shit happens, and next thing you just his shit just goes out of
Right,
nowhere and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like
The-
look at what's that motherfucker name? Like look at Martin Lawrence. Perfect example.
right.
Went crazy in the mid '90s and shit.
I think all celebrities go through something like that though. Like some hide it up more than others.
Like it's just all about control and shit.
Right. They get rich and famous and then they start doing drugs and all kind of stuff, experimenting or trying to live a normal life.
Shit, man. That's why I don't do that drug shit. Man. I don't do drugs.
Phantom of the Opera, is that considered horrorcore to you?
Bushwick Bill, yeah. That Phantom of the Rapture album, yeah.
The Humpty Dance or Fight the Power?
Fight the power. I
Oh man,
mean,
I don't know. That's just two great iconic songs, man. Fight the Power. We still fighting the power right now.
hell, we're still Humpton right now, man.
Yeah.
We're still Humpton.
The Rule is Back versus the Art of Storytelling. I gotta go with Art of Storytelling. That's another underrated album that people don't put respect on for Slick Rick.
I gotta go with the rules back.
Rule is Back was good. That was a good album.
Yeah, man. Because
And And even with that album, like Slick Rick, like he had a lot of collabs. It seemed like every track on Storytelling was a collab album. But I mean, but he he killed it. Thank you, Sean.
Yeah,
You didn't
as
like it?
much as oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying you didn't like the album.
I love all Slick Rick albums, but all them collabs was kind of like a down point for me when it came to that album and shit. Cause I
I
just
know
feel
what they were
like
trying to do, like, cause I mean, cause he was away for so long, and then like while he was away, you had Wu-Tang blow up and Outkast, and Cannabis was out. You had so many artists, and I guess Def Jam felt like, well, let's have Slick collaborate with these artists. Let's put him on a song with Outkast and Nas and Snoop Dogg and them. I thought the album was banging, but you don't hear nobody mention it when it comes to his classic albums.
I just feel like with people, they just think like the Great Adventures of Slick Rick is his only
Right,
classic, which to me, I would say universally that's his only classic. Because
right.
Ruler's Back to me, that's more like a personal classic to me. Cause I know like a lot of people that hate the album,
Right.
shit too.
Who had the best verse on Ladies Night, the remix?
Mm.
I don't even remember the verses, yo. I remember who was on it. I couldn't tell you who, the brat. It definitely wasn't Angie, because I never looked at Angie like she was a rapper anyway.
I might have to go with Left Eye.
Left Eye?
Yeah, I,
Okay.
I feel like she ate that shit too.
MC
Angie
Ren.
Martinez, she should just stick to radio. I'm totally real.
Yeah. That was a mistake. Left Eye was looking sexy, DJ Tim said. Yeah.
Yo, that performance she did on I think it was the VMAs, like when you
VMAs, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was dope.
iconic,
I remember that.
iconic, man.
Easy E.
What about Easy?
I guess he's asking you, is he horrorcore? Is he considered horrorcore? Easy E, MC Ren?
He gangster rap, man. Well,
Is it true?
I would say that song "Any Last Words" that might be considered horrorcore to a few people. I will give you
What about
that.
Bone Thugs? Are they horrorcore?
Yeah, to an extent.
Right.
I feel like they were like a mixture of like gangster rap, horrorcore, and R&B.
Is it true Funk Flex used to DJ at gay clubs? I wouldn't know. I don't go to gay clubs. How would I know that?
I've heard a lot of people say that though.
Nas said it. How would Nas know? Was Nas going to those gay clubs? I don't think Nas need to be coming out and saying shit like that, yo.
Right? He
You
was
know
saying
what I
that shit
mean?
like this nigga Funk Flex
Nas,
the DJ.
no. How would Nas know that?
I was like, hold up, Nas. Wait, Nas. You feeling yourself way too much, buddy.
Oh, man.
I'm
These
using bathroom
niggas,
mic.
man.
Give me one second.
All right.
Oh, relax.
80s Slick Rick or 90s? 80s Slick Rick. I don't know. I didn't even hear about Funk Flex doing that, so I wouldn't know. Did Tupac smash Left Eye? I didn't hear about that. I don't really know. Like Tupac smashed a lot of women. Who knows? There might be women now that's in the industry that probably had a piece of him and they'll never tell nobody. So how you feel about Ghostface versus? I thought the versus was dope. I thought it was good. It was one of the best that I've seen, and we got two of the best ones with Wu Tang members. We had Primo and RZA. I thought that was a great battle, and we had Ghost and Ray, and the way that they did it was like they were storytelling at the same time and playing some of their best joints. They played like they still left out so many joints they could have played. I know people was asking for like songs from the Big Ghost Rehab, Big Doe Rehab, and for the Pretty Tony album, and that was a dope album versus. I liked it.
What y'all talking about?
And the Ghost and Ray versus, and I like the Jodeci remix. That was dope.
Yeah, that verse is iconic. Can you see Jizza in the verses?
Tupac smashed Madonna. Yep, supposedly Madonna was dating everybody at that time. That's nothing new.
That's interesting.
Nah, he ain't smashed Left Eye. He was mad when he found out she smashed Tretch. Left Eye was with Tretch. I didn't know about that.
I think she was wearing some like naughty by nature underwear or some shit.
What? Wow. So that's why Pepper was mad, huh?
I was like,
Wow.
you
In-
smashed
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Tretch. Everybody was fucking everybody. Everybody
Favorite.
stopped fucking everybody. Like Quavo and Sweetie, man, shit. Like that's what Derek Jackson and Quavo. They're just making black men feel bad so much.
So okay, so yeah, I keep seeing memes about this Derek Jackson guy. So he cheated on his woman, but what happened?
Like I don't know too much because I don't
Mhm.
follow this bullshit. All I just heard, he's like one of those motherfuckers who say how black men is bad for cheating on black women are queen and all that shit. Which
But he cheated on his wife.
yeah, he cheated on his fucking wife. You know.
And all I keep seeing people talk about like she wore a shower cap in the interview or something. What is it that she wore on her head, yo? What is that?
Let me. She gonna wear like a bonnet. She gonna
Oh,
look like
Bonnie.
she just woke up. I'm just looking at myself like, girl, you already got cheated on,
Mm.
and you already know how black Twitter is goofy and shit. They were talking about how tore up that she looked like. They were saying that she looked like one of them Tyler Perry characters you see in them fucking plays and shit. Like,
Wow.
oh my god, I was looking at that shit like, girl, at least do a hair wrap or
Do
something.
your
Like, why?
yeah. That's probably why he cheated on her, cause she don't do her hair in the morning.
This nigga has side chicks all over the fucking world from what I heard, man. Like this nigga has side like 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 that ludicrous song area codes like that was one, man. Like
Right.
then Quavo over here can't afford Saweetie and shit because I mean,
That's
first of all,
crazy.
your name is Saweetie. Like Saweetie.
Oh man.
That's all these Migos, man. They just have all these female issues, man. I'm telling you.
What is the most darkest Wu-Tang Clan album? I don't think they have a dark album. What's the most darkest Wu-Tang Clan album? I don't think they have one. Like yeah, Takal will be a dark album. I don't, but it's not a Clan album though. A dark Wu-Tang album.
I would say the W had a few
The
dark.
W is dark.
Yeah, it had a few dark moments in there. But I don't
Um,
really think they made anything necessarily dark, dark. I mean, in terms of
favorite
solo albums, yeah, maybe.
right. Favorite episode. Favorite beat battle episode. Yeah, like Primo and RZA. That was one of my favorites. Joe Scott and Erica Badu.
Yeah, we had so many. I'm gonna have to say the Jeezy and Gucci one was pretty good too.
I like the Manny Fresh and uh Scott Storch one. That was good too.
See, I didn't see that. 'Cause I'm
You
not
didn't see
like
that one? Oh,
I'm not a big
Scott
Scott.
Storch killed him. Like Manny got joints, and every time you thought Manny was gonna win, Scott Storch came back with something else. Like the Beyonce shit just killed Manny. Like I forgot he did shit for Beyonce.
Mhm. I'm still a Manny fan.
That was underrated, but yeah, that was a good one too.
Didn't T Pain and Lil Jon have
Cause
one?
there's some joints that yeah, I didn't watch that. I don't like T Pain. I like Little John more than T Pain. I actually got Little John albums. I don't care for T Pain like that. You know what I'm saying? But the Scott Storch, like he played some joints and I forgot he did. And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know he did that. And then like the joint he did for Roddy Rich.
Wanna be there.
That joint, I don't fuck with Roddy Rich, but I like that song he did for him.
The box.
The other one, the Down Low.
Oh, I'm not a big Roddy Ricch fan.
That shit is fire. I love that beat. I'm like, I didn't know Scott Storch did that shit for him. Um, fav favorite beat battle on Reddit. Well, we just started this shit. I mean, right now to me it's the Dre joint. I love the Dre battle that we did. The Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis battle was dope. I had fun with that.
But I'm gonna be very biased. Like I feel like each and every one so far has just been
Yeah.
getting better and better every time.
Yes,
So
definitely, definitely.
Ask me in about 3 months and shit.
Right. It's too early to say. Right now, it's Dr. Dre for me.
Yeah, that Dre battle. Woo,
Yes, definitely, man.
we ate that shit.
Favorite Tupac Dark album? Me Against the World.
7 Day Theory.
Yeah. Don
Tales of
Calamari, definitely.
Darkness.
Yeah.
What's all this dark and
I
horror?
don't.
What's all this
It's.
fucking dark
I
shit?
don't
It's
know.
not
It ain't Halloween, yo. Like what?
right. What's all this fucking dark, devilish, dark shit?
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know.
niggas on some
I don't
weird
know what
creep.
that's about, man. I don't know.
Like
Thanks.
niggas just ugh.
Thanks, King.
Like you would think it's Child's birthday and shit. You would just
I'm like, yeah, we in March and you talking about Halloween shit. I don't, I don't understand. Did I miss something here?
oh we just spent like a whole fucking 30 minutes just talking about.
We talked about fucking DU and we talking about Halloween shit now. I don't understand. Let's talk about horror films. What's your favorite horror films? Ronnie said, can't wait for Osley Brothers versus Earth, Wind, and Fire battle. Now, that's a battle I've seen a lot of people post already, like this going to be hard for them.
But I don't even know, man. When you talking about eyes, you talking about half a decade of music, man.
Right.
Scratch that, half a decade in counting. Like, damn.
I don't know.
The Earth, Wind, and Fire, man. Oh my,
Cisco versus KC. Hell no.
hell no, get the
Hell
fuck out
no.
of here.
Cisco losing that. Do you consider Life After Death a Mafioso album?
Yes.
Tricks Off for Kids. Okay. What are we talking about?
Cereal.
You talking about cereal? I didn't see nobody say favorite cereal. Scarface albums, Mr. Scarface is Back versus The World Is Yours.
Mr. Scarface is bad.
Yeah, definitely.
My nigga Scarface went nasty on that album, man. How you make a song about killing the motherfucker and then adopting his child?
Q said, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just into a doctor's mood right now.
Yo,
What
what
the
the
hell does
fuck
that
is
mean?
going on tonight?
You into a doctor's mood?
What the fuck is going on?
What does that mean?
Oh my god.
You need to watch Saw then or something.
Shit, you need to
Y'all
watch.
remember
You need to watch the Hauser MD, nigga. Go back to that when Neil Patrick Harris was a little boy with that big ass forehead and shit.
Wow. Just Doogie House. Oh man. Every time I see him in Harold and Kumar, he still look like Doogie House to me.
I can't take him seriously as like a ladies' man.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I cannot stand How I Met Your Mother. Like
Right.
every time I look at him, how he's supposed to be this slick ladies' man. I'm like, first of all, like nigga, you used to be Doogie Howser. Second of all, nigga, yeah, and I'm just gonna be real, like he's openly gay. And I'm certain gay actors I can see sometimes, but him, nah.
He tried really hard to be like real reckless in that Harold and Kumar film.
Yeah, like Diddy be having the fact that he's been gay all these years and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Y'all remember the Damn Young Bloods? That was a big hit. I remember that song.
yeah, it's
Reasonable,
like Good Girl Gone Bad, man. Woo!
Reasonable Doubt is Mafioso. Cool G Rap started Mafioso.
I was thinking about doing like a top mafioso albums, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because niggas forgot Rick Ross. He kind of brought that mafioso shit back too.
Yes. Raw. I got to put Ross on that list.
Yeah, I would say
Raw.
Fish Scale. That's the mafioso album.
Ghostface?
Yep.
I never heard nobody say that. You think so? The Fish
Yeah.
album?
It had elements of mafioso.
What about More Fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much unreleased shit from Fish Scale, low key, to be real.
Right.
Jealous One's Envy and Don Cartagena.
Yeah. Yep, definitely.
You know I gotta mention Cool G Rap, of course.
Mm-hmm.
AZ's Do or Die. It was written like, but mad niggas in the West Coast would like this in the East Coast for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
fake John Gotti's. I think it was on King's Son.
Yep. Q said, even though I don't like scary movies, I like Halloween. It's the only scary movie I like. Okay. Halloween was a classic.
I love that one movie called Orphan.
Orphan was good too. I think they're supposed to be doing a sequel for that.
What the?
Yeah, or prequel or some shit. Yeah,
But it's too damn fucking long, man. It's fucking 13
I know,
hours.
but the girl is grown up now. I think she's coming back as a grown up orphan or some shit.
But she was already. You know what?
She was
I'm,
already grown when she did that movie.
no, her character was already grown because she was masquerading as a little.
But yeah, but wasn't she like? But she was underage when she did the film, though, right? Wasn't she like?
I mean, I don't.
Supposedly, I don't know. They're supposed to be doing a sequel for that. I don't know how true that
Man,
is.
that's why. This is why Hollywood just needs to just stop. If it's more than 5 years, don't do a sequel, man. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, Q said he's in a dark mood. Okay. Again, if you're in a dark mood, you gotta watch some horror films, man. Some classic shit. Oh man.
I gotta take these fucking vaccinations tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you scheduled to take it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is it one all in one day or you got to go back?
Hopefully it's all in one day because I ain't going back for this stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Johnson Johnson.
Oh yeah. I heard that's supposed to be the good one.
Yeah, that's the good. That's the only one I'm taking.
Thank you, Clutch. Salute. Appreciate it, man. If y'all like basketball, follow Clutch's YouTube channel. He's the really dope guy. He knows what he's talking about. Great content on his channel.
You know what, Sam? You're actually the first person that actually said it was a mafioso album because I've always thought they had its mafioso moments too. Because Corrupt was calling himself Corrupt the Kingpin. Hell, even the album cover. I'm gonna be real. Snoop looked bored on the album cover.
But what happened?
Dogfather.
Oh, you look bored.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna show you. Hold on.
Yeah, he just lost his best friend. I mean, how is he supposed to look on the album cover?
Best friend, my ass.
I do believe Pac and Snoop were friends.
They were friends, but they were. I just have my issues with that. I'm gonna be real.
So you don't believe it. You're not buying it.
Cause I just felt like Snoop could have looked out for Pop more. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but if people were out to kill Pac, then Snoop would have got caught in the middle of that.
I don't know.
And remember, and he's a Crip, and he's affiliated with Crip, so that would have turned out bad. He looks sad on the cover.
Yeah, look,
How
man,
is
he's
he
a
supposed to
sad
look?
look.
Yes, I know. How is he supposed to look though? I mean, is he supposed to be smiling? You name your album the Dog Father. I
I
don't think it's
gotta
gonna
say,
be.
even Snoop said he looked bored. He was bored with the most of his album and shit.
Oh well, maybe he was then. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. But it's just I tried so hard to really appreciate this album. I can tolerate it now.
Reg on some Coming to America type shit. What you mean? What you mean by that?
Talking about sequels and shit.
The sequel? What sequel? Sequel to what?
Because when you said the Orphan sequel, I said no more
Oh,
than 5 years.
I don't know if that's true. I read that like months ago. Like they supposed to be doing a sequel for that.
Motherfucker Dre, motherfucker
I don't
Snoop,
know.
motherfucker Death
You
Row.
should make a list of the top 5 dark hip hop albums. What?
Hey, I made a list of top 20 dark hip hop songs years ago. That
Hey,
was
you giving people other ideas, Q. Close your mouth. Don't say nothing no more. There's people that be lurking on our channels and coming up with their own ideas and shit.
but they can't do it like me, Joe.
So when they well that's a fact. When they do it and we don't do it before them, then we could thank Q Smooth for that because he giving them ideas and shit. That's why I say no more. Everything is written down of what I'm gonna do. I don't say nothing no more, so people can't bite what we doing. See, Bo the Mob Father.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some tea right quick.
This man is making tea at 12:45 a.m. What kind of tea you making, Reg? Chamomile?
Not the green tea.
Yo, this dude. You feel what I'm saying, Clutch? Though you got to keep your ideas to yourself, because when you start blurting them out, then people start taking them for their own. What's some good mafioso movies? I'm pretty sure if I say them, you're gonna say all of them are whack. Scarface, you like Scarface, Zion? Or the Untouchables, Goodfellas, Mobsters. He's making tea. He loves tea. He's making tea. This the only grown ass man I know that drinks tea. Yo, I don't even drink tea like that. Yeah, the deadline is today. Who we getting? Who we getting today, Clutch? We getting anybody big? You see Andre Drummond coming here? Who we getting? Yeah, see? Exactly. You got to keep what you plan on doing to yourself. Don't tell everybody, because then they're going to go off and do their own ideas and shit. I've seen it happen already.
Hell yeah,
People,
all these YouTubers are copying each other now.
yeah. People stealing ideas, and then they go off and make it, and they get like only 8 views, but when we do it, we getting like 200-300. I know for a fact if I do shit now, I'm going to get more views than whoever try to bite my shit. I be telling Reg that. I be like, yo, like don't say too much about what we got planned, because there's people that's gonna take that shit for their own joint.
You right about that, though.
You know what I mean?
But
Norman
the
Powell.
old saying, imitation is the best flattery.
Yeah. Yeah, but I need credit for that, for when you stealing our shit though.
Right.
You know? Yeah, and oh, Norman Powell, that's a good look. I still think we need a stretch five though. Like Drummond is out there. We gotta get Drummond before the Lakers get him. You know? Or Miles Turner. Somebody that can shoot the three. It happens, Antoine. I know different content creators right now that they all tell me the same thing. Like they got to keep shit to themselves because people are stealing their stuff. Mafioso is like, that's like the slang word for like the gangster talk. Like if you listen to like Cuban Link, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all inspired by like Scarface and shit. Just like the mafia talk for rap. That's like the slang for like the slang term we gave it. Corrupt. What about corrupt? Oh, better lyricist? Yeah, corrupt definitely. Nah, but see, we ain't got to give him nothing because Drummond is on waivers, so you don't have to trade nobody for him. You can just sign him. He already got the buyout from Detroit, so you could just sign him. To me, I think Drummond definitely would do wonders for this offense. Like it wouldn't just be about Randall and RJ. You can dump it in the post to Drummond and let him do his thing. See, Mitch can't do that unless he's getting lobs. Mitch is he disappears in the offense. Drummond, you don't have to throw him a lob because he can get you a shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't understand the hate for Drummond anyway. I'm like, bro, like Drummond would be an upgrade. That's what we need. I don't understand why people don't like him. If he go to the Lakers and he win a chip, then people are gonna be like, yo, we should have gotten Drummond. I see that happening. Cause Lakers need a big. They talking about getting rid of Montreal. So if the Lakers get Drummond, they gonna get a chip again. You have Drummond and AD on the same team. You know, I rather assign Drummond. If we don't sign nobody else, we got to get him. Reg loves his tea, yo. Zion, you funny. I don't do that no more. You got the connections? I don't know. We gotta get somebody. We gotta get somebody. Cause I feel like we could win. We could win a playoff series in round one, and we get to round two. Then we worry about round two. Then, but I definitely think like this team is on the right path finally after so many years. And it's like the fan base want to keep Mitch, and I get it because he's young, he's agile. We haven't had that in a long time. I get that, but he has to work on his game. He has no game, other than he's like the leading stealer on the team, and he can get you rebounds and blocks. But he has no offensive game, so he disappears in offense. Now, if you have Drummond, you can dump it to Drummond, and he can get you your shot. You know what I'm saying? He could put up 30 points and 30 rebounds. Mitch can't do that right now. I don't get the fan base. It's like they in love with these players, but they don't want to let them go. It's like if we can upgrade, why not? French Connection, yeah, that was a great film. I didn't care for part two though. I didn't like the sequel, but the first one was good.
You said you killed him. I'm bad.
Hot tea is good for you. Nah, I'm not getting into that. I gotta be sick to have that, man. I haven't had tea in a minute. Do I listen to the Hot Boys? No, I never listen to the Hot
The
Boys.
Hot Boys. The
You listen to the
Hot.
Hot, you listen to the Hot Boys, Reg?
I like a few songs, but I'm just grateful they all went solo
Why are you grateful they went solo?
because they were destiny was made for them to go solo. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. When people want to say Cash Money Records was on the level of No Limit, sometimes I have to cringe at that statement. I'm gonna be honest because even on its at its peak, and I'm talking about up to like '98.
Mm-hmm.
Cash Money. They had like a handful of classics compared to No Limit because Left and Right, No Limit was coming out left and right with releases and shit. I'm just being honest.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like I wouldn't pay Mitch a whole lot of money if all he'd given you is rebounds and steals, and he has no. Why would you pay a shitload of money to a five that he can't get his own shot? That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? And the fan base is in love with him, but it's like they don't want to. You want to see him progress and develop his game, but you don't want to get rid of him. But he has no game right now. Yo, I need to make like yo clutch. I'm gonna definitely have to have like a live stream and bring you on because I want to talk sports. And I've been telling Guillermo this for like weeks, and he keeps saying he's gonna do it, but he's been busy doing the Knicks game. So whenever you free, like let me know because I definitely want to talk sports on here.
I'm gonna stay up about 10 more minutes. Question I'm
Yeah,
trying.
what's up?
What do you think of Master Ace's Disposable Arts album?
That was a great album, underrated. One of his best in like the 2000 stuff. I like the concept of it, like the stories that he had on the album, and that was a great album. That's one of his best.
Hey, man, this 2000 discography is dope, man.
Yeah,
Long Hot Summer. Oh my God, that was a dope album.
they
Um,
talk they talking about they talking about mafioso films in here. Carlito's Way.
y'all love talking about mom movies too and shit.
Do you watch The Sopranos? Yeah, I used to watch The Sopranos all the time. Never missed it.
I gotta rewatch that show, man.
You know they doing a movie for that, right?
Yeah, they're
Hmm.
actually getting James Gandolfini's son. And
Yeah, his son is playing Tony Soprano. It's like a prequel.
see, I can accept that. I can accept that
But they,
because
they talked about doing that even when the show was on. They talked about doing a prequel film. Like they did a film for Entourage, but it wasn't good.
I was never a big Entourage fan.
I love that. I love the show. I didn't care for the movie. I just thought the movie was a little bit too late after the show. But that was my show. I never missed it.
What's the name of that guy that always goes crazy throwing the stuff around and shit?
His real name or a
Character.
character?
I don't give a fuck about his real name. Just a character.
Oh, Ari, the agent.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
was
the only
hilarious.
character I find funny. He's the only guy. Everybody else, nah. I
He
just
got caught up in some Me Too scandal.
Well,
Now he's on a new show. He has a new show coming out.
let me guess. He made some comment. They
Yeah.
got mad.
Nah, he got caught like groping like some women.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he got caught groping, and he got
He
a new
got caught
show.
up. And he got a new show. Yeah, he got a new show coming
Oh
out.
wow, and he's white. Oh wow. Why am I not surprised? I guess that's what you got to do. You just got to grope somebody and just get a new show. I guess. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go grope somebody. Maybe I can get a record contract and shit. Don't take that literally, y'all.
Yeah, at this at this point with you, you never know. I'm
So
expecting to hear
what?
that from you. Like some chick said you
So
groped
what?
her.
You said what?
I'm expecting to hear. I'm expecting for you to text me that like some chick said you groped her or some shit.
Man, I wish I would get caught in the Me Too movement. I wish someone would get caught me in this shit.
Oh man.
No, because I remember one time. I remember one time and shit like that. This one girl got mad at me and stuff like that because I made some joke. I made some joke about dad being a daddy and stuff like that. But you know me. I was like, I'm daddy and shit. Like that's a very sexual comment. I was like, whoa, hold up. Hold on, yo, chill your ass down, girl. Chill.
That's on your nameplate.
Then she was like, what if people don't even have a dad in their life? I'm like, whoa.
So what did she see the did you have the daddy chain at this point or no?
Nah, this was way before the daddy.
Yeah, so if you had the chain at this point, she would have broke up with you.
But I low-key have not taken this shit out since my birthday. Because it's so damn small. It's so hard to take out and shit. So
The daddy chain gives Reg like his pimp powers. Like you go from Reg Thompson to like Huggy Bear in a minute. So
like God forbid, like the day I die, this shit will still be on my neck and shit.
oh Lord.
Like when I'm all in ashes, this shit will still be like this shit will still be on my neck. This shit will be like a collector.
I can't imagine them putting that on your tombstone.
like you remember that movie I Got the Hookup when they were at that motherfucker's funeral and I think AJ Johnson's character, he was like, oh
Right.
that's Louis. He tried to take that shit out and everybody just looked at him.
This here lies daddy.
Man, my mom was like, you still got that necklace? I was like, yeah, I told you I'm daddy, mom.
Your mother said that to you.
Yeah, she's like, does your chain really say daddy? I was like, yeah.
That's what I said when I saw it. I'm like, is that real?
Like, I got this
Oh my
customized.
God.
Like I got this shit customized and shit.
Oh my god.
Cause remember that Eddie Murphy Halloween costume and shit.
Right.
I was like, let me. I need something to put the sauce. I need to put the sauce on the burger. You know?
Oh man. Wow.
I needed that sauce and shit. That secret ingredient. Like you know how Slick Rick got his jewelry and shit. The daddy necklace is seminal and shit.
That is crazy. Better movie character, Prince Hakeem or Semi from Coming to America?
Hakeem,
man. There was people complaining that they felt like it wasn't enough scenes with him and Semi in the sequel.
it wasn't.
You didn't think there was?
No.
I think Leslie Jones was hilarious. I think she was the star of that film. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I think people feel like it needed. I don't think it needed a great performance from Eddie for it to be a good movie. Even like he's the main character, but because of the ensemble cast they have, like Wesley Snipes was funny. And when was the last time we talked about Wesley Snipes in a comedy? I can't remember because he does all action films.
I mean the movie when he was in drag. I mean
I didn't like that Wong Fu. I didn't care for that. You know what I mean?
that was the one with Patrick Swayze, right?
Yeah, him and John Leguizamo.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? Like Wesley Snipes does action films. Demolition
all
Man.
good actors is such a bad
Right. It's such a bad movie. It happens. You know what I'm saying? You know. I mean, shit. You can put together what you think might be a dream team on the field and end up being in last place. The Redskins tried that already, and they were like that was like one of their worst teams ever. But you know, I thought Leslie Jones was good. I don't think it needed a great performance from the main character for it to be a good film. You know, sometimes a classic film ain't gonna have a great performance from the main character.
That's true.
You know, Tony Touch. What we talking about? Your DJs? Oh, Tony Touch or Kid Capri? Kid Capri for me. Tony Touch is underrated though. Favorite brand water? I don't have one. Poland Springs.
Deer Park.
What is water to me? I don't have a favorite brand.
You can handle your business, bro.
80s Easy E or 90s Easy E? Oh, we talking about NWA, so it got to be 80s.
I kind of like them more in the '90s. I'm gonna
You
be
like
honest.
90s Easy E?
Like straight up the fucking streets of Compton.
Right.
The what could have been a temporary Insanity album. The It's On Dr. Dre. The only shit I didn't like was that 1992 EP, The Only If You Want It, or whatever that shit was.
Right. Hey, Ray Sean, you back? I didn't see you in a minute.
Yeah.
E40 versus Mac Dre.
E40. I'm not the biggest
Somebody sent me a Mac Dre song today. I forgot the name of that shit.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Mac Dre fan, believe it or not.
I like the song, but I never like checked out a Mac Dre album before. Mac Dre. You ever heard the song "Feeling Like That Nigga" from
I,
2008?
I can't say that I have.
It's a dope song. Shout out to Lissy. She sent me that song today. It's a dope song. I like that joint.
Yeah, I just never got into his music. I'm gonna be real honest. I just never really got into it. Like, yeah, rest in peace to him. But yeah, is there anything you would recommend?
Mac Dre? I didn't hear none of his albums. I just heard that one song today, and I like the songs. I mean, if I check out his albums, then I'll recommend. Who brought up Mac Dre anyway? Wasn't it Hector? Somebody brought up Mac Dre. Oh, Antoine. Well, recommend some Mac Dre albums then.
Zion said Easy E was murder. Yeah, I've heard that many times over the years.
He was murdered by pussy. That's what he was murdered by.
Lord have mercy.
Y'all talk about he was murdered.
Some people say he was injected with AIDS or some shit.
That's what I heard. I mean, y'all really believe Shug did that?
I think people just love to blame Shook for everything at this point.
Let's blame Shug.
Everybody hates you.
Ronald Dragon. Is that an album from him? Hector said Ronald Dragon.
I think that's a Mac Dre album.
Oh, most underrated member Terror Squad. Triple Six. Very underrated.
Who should get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? I don't even know who hasn't got a star yet.
Right.
To be honest, everybody I think of the guy, they got a star and shit.
Salt and Pepper's getting one. They getting one this summer.
Why am I not surprised?
But it should be with Spinderella.
They just rubbed it into Cinderella's face at this point.
What do you
She
think?
wasn't even in Coming to America, right?
Huh?
She wasn't even in Coming to America, right?
Nah, she wasn't there. She wasn't in. Cause they filmed that. They filmed that. I want to say like last year or not last year. Was it 2019? Maybe 2019 they filmed it.
Oh wow. Alright. I'm gonna answer like about three more people and shit before I head out. What do you think is Mary's strongest album? I'm gonna watch the 411 person to be real. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm gonna go with Share My World.
My life. My life, definitely. Suge Knight did 911. What? Oh
He said
Lord.
Suge Knight did 9/11. Now y'all just trolling now.
Yeah, that's crazy. What do you
What do you
think of
think?
Dr. Dre production on Relapse? Thought it was good.
It wasn't really anything incredible, but it was good.
You don't like Crack a Bottle and Beautiful and all those drinks?
Crack a Bottle, I like.
Mm.
Beautiful, definitely like. But I'm just saying, those beats wise, if I was to put it like anything like near his best, it was not like touching it, but I'm not
Right.
saying it's bad either.
That's what's up.
I like the production on Oxnard though. I'm gonna be real.
I know you do. Why am I not surprised? I know you do. I just had some issues with those that not the whole album, just some of the Dre tracks on there. I'm like that Mansa Musa joint. I'm like, what is he doing? What is this? It don't even sound like a Dre beat. He knew it's Osama bin Laden. I never heard that before, Zion. Suge Knight knew Osama bin Laden.
Now y'all just really so,
The hell?
stop it.
I never even heard of Osama bin Laden until 9/11. Like, how did he know about Osama bin Laden?
How did this nigga get Osama get so popular? How did nigga get so fucking popular? Like
Oh
I'm supposed to be
man.
scared of this little motherfucker haven't ate in how many days and shit?
Yo.
Talk about it. Our love your country. Yo, but let me tell you, man, the early 2000s, it was just an awkward time and shit. Like every Arab motherfucker, niggas would just like it's like look at this shit that's happening to Asians now.
Right. That's what was happening to the Arabs back in 9/11. Like every corner that had a bodega, they were getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? And then like it died down, and then now they doing it with the Asians. Please leave the Asians alone. They
For
they don't bother me. Like leave the Asian people alone, man.
what
Let
y'all
them
gonna
let
do?
them live.
What y'all gonna do? Cancel Jackie Chan now?
Jackie Chan had some of the best movies out is for kung fu. Leave that man alone. Rumble in the Bronx is a classic, man. You know.
Shit, I remember watching a Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon and shit. Y'all know nothing about that shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Chuck Norris and shit. You know.
That nigga Chuck Norris still looks the same
Leave
after
that
a
leave
week.
that Asian leave them Asians and Koreans alone. If I want to get Korean barbecue, I can't get it if y'all fuck them up. You know.
Man, I still love me some good sesame chicken once in a while and
Yeah,
shit.
it's good. You know, some
Especially
General
that,
Tso chicken.
especially that soy sauce and shit.
Yeah, fried wontons. You know, I fuck with it.
Yeah, yeah, man.
You can't fuck these people up if I'm trying to get good food from them. What's wrong with y'all?
Shit. But anyway, I'm about to end it off for the night.
Yo, thanks to everybody that showed up, man. The regulars in here: Q, Sam, Antoine, Ronnie, Clutch B-Ball. I'm gonna definitely holler at you. Everybody that showed up, man. Ray Sean, Hector, everybody that came through. Thank you, Reg. Love you, bro. Appreciate it. You know, shout out to Liam. Liam sent me this CD in the mail today. I don't know if you all ever saw it. It's like the dirty version of Supreme Clientele.
I heard about that version.
Yes. So it looked like the same track listing. I don't know what's different about it, but I gotta check it out. I never heard the dirty version. So shout out to you,
Probably like
Liam.
sample clearances or some shit.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, shout out to him from overseas. That's my overseas brother. Shout out to the commission. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking with us with a digital underground breakdown as well too. Catch us tomorrow. This is going to be the conclusion of the Ultra Magnetic Thursday. I'm gonna be quite honest. I low key forgot about this album because
Right.
I still have not heard this album yet. So I'm gonna be a
Me neither.
surprise. So
I've not heard it.
and like I said, when the hip hop legends they
Right.
do these groups get back together, 70 times out of 10, it's not always good. So I'm kind of
Right.
inspected on this one. So stay tuned on that.
Yes.
I also have a gig tomorrow, so wish me luck.
All right.
All right, so thank you so much, my boy, for
Yes,
hooking me
sir.
up, sticking here.
Yes,
Hope
sir.
everyone has
Yes.
a good night. Peace.
Peace out.